Uncle P, I'm about Ghana US Connect.
Yeah.
Okay. But we didn't actually, we didn't the same.
I'm Dindi Peter Sakite Susi. That's my full name. But now I'm in me retire as Major number US 2009. That is a little bit about me.
So, how long did you serve in the service?
Service me around 17 and a half years. Me commissioned in 1992. And I'm retired early retirement 2009.
Wow. You are a man loaded. Yeah. Anyways, happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, during this time and events, and we really want to celebrate people like you who have served your family and the nation and the whole, globe at large. Now, let's get into active service time.
Throughout my service, I called Rwanda, and Rwanda was one of the missions. Me, anyhow, I see it in Nipatna. Now I see Nipatna year. Sometimes it's me done in Tokwa, it's me done in the same Pidam. Me feel Rwanda by during after Operation 1994. No, and I a different perspective about the world.
Someone like you, our veteran, I was several Rwanda 92, right? 94, that's a genocide. It's a genocide in the time now.
Yes, called Rwanda in February, and a genocide started April.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's in your heart to November. Actually, we served from February to November. That's when I served over there. But during the genocide, my normal be to try, but nyame adom kakra betimi ayede aboa omo ho it's me but neck ye person betimi more, but the resources were not there.
Wow. And there part of Okai or Rwanda peacekeeping amoko and there part of Okai and there part sometimes man it me flash away say hey this thing still take toll on me.
Yeah, near a ban say May 4th or so. Not many soldiers so I prepared. During the genocide, like the people were the Rwanda government forces then, and then the RPF. Abeji to me no. Now I almost pray Kigali home. Until I almost to like back and forth, but we're caught up in the crossfire. Until on May 4th. Actually, now you prepare your bunkers so that if there's any bomb blaster, you bet me save your home. But Uncle Bani say, Obia, soldiers say no more no be under my command and your command. Even though we lost one or two people, we're trying to see how best we can have protection, even the little resources I want. But that day, Bani say, I may decided say me call. I call bonfire because in my every morning me bonfire and I'm a strategema. Now me the boss I me better abuaji song seminar mojemu a one me nanam me boss I na me think I say me call down each call bonfire more and some strategema. Ti me call down each and me bonfire na me hwe wiem na me bonfire say hwe wiem na me who I say me the Christ was sweltering my face and I me bonfire say Nyame madom no some family in Ghana. Now I will not die in a strange land. So it was more like a covenant with God. Until me back now, me come now me friend Madam President try come and I bomb blasting with him. After I've moved about maybe 10 meters away from where I've parked the car and I bomb blasting with me.
You don't mean it?
Yes. Until one of our soldiers bomb the boy and a born in night. I mean a blasting in night. 1W1 a J, W-A-J.
We are
when nano a blow, but you try when you say a behili, eventually Nani Hilly, but or Tugum Kakra.
WOAJ, more shout outs to you, more shout outs to WOAJ. Wow, this story is very, 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 should I say pathetic, interesting, and surprising as well. Let me say, after the war now by, do you still get these flashes?
Not really. Yeah, but okay to me say, can you pack a bit to me at National boom together and Kebebwa instead of say bibia ne ekon. So now say nyame dwon say nke betimi asua non-violent communication say BBC ye betimi edidi ho komo instead of fighting over yeah that is it.
I was for your war veteran or a retired military officer. My friend Uncle P, and I didn't come out PRWC Father's Day celebration, and they had one and all recounting the memories during the Rwanda genocide war. And so he's telling us that we got to resort to peaceful way of resolving things than using the guns and violence. And he's also telling us a lot about what went on during his time in Rwanda. Uncle P, Yenya Japa said, "Onya daja, one exchange sa unkomo we." And then Father's Day, and I answer edim komo. Okay, most of the fathers now no suggest be more pass it out in the what comes to mind?
So almost pass it out so but
I mean,
yeah.
Instead of most of them, but
I mean, I am a June, I am happy because almost wager Emma, almost wager Busia, almost number 4. And see, I am not making such situations. So say, Sebio Sakamika baby, a Kebwa, me man, me papa no ma, or me Busia for no, you won't be who yaw. But still, a man for more lose such veterans, I say, or Bana, Communia Wahano, Omuna, yeah, so we lose, but. You want crunch me say nyame be o ma dom no ebusu o meja wachi no nyame akra no ahwe o so but we will say that nyame akwan kire de yentimi nkire but we hope say ne besi bia no nyame betimi akikire o mo re especially o mo lusu o mo papa no mo ni ade no.
Fantastic. So you served your country during the genocide and afterwards it's year man over US.
Over 2009.
What prompted your relocation?
Yeah, na me busian for me man me matu and my wife abedi US 2006. And na me were DR Congo. Na me serve wo as a observer, military observer. Okay. And I mean phone call say me ba me best ra mo anche bia no o see ni refi ha mete. That really hits me because I say akola me best ra na me finish I'm back to mission area no. Also onimu ha mete. Oni we hu me picture near the but on kai which was like what's it? The hard dream kasa until if you start am be imagine say me take early retirement. That was 2005-6. To me take early retirement until numuna kakra bedu 2009 no na finally me decide say okay and say me bana me be ni ne betina because say ankwala ni na omo enhu omo papa ebo ana ombe nyi ewie na papa amba makwem no ebo ana ankoboa next time unyi na omo nyi ewie na oba omo brabro mu a omo bi maka say oh then I hwehwe na brabro mu biom I didn't want that thing to happen.
Wow. Yeah. That was very smart because you have served your country, you got to serve your family too. It's very necessary. Exactly family first.
Exactly so.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's the part when you had that come on Father's Day. You know, just like I said, Rwanda war on the sea, you know, almost 30 years more.
Yeah, 30 years more.
Wow. As a war veteran during that time, you know, do you have any events, any program there much to share to mark that 30 years? Having been to Rwanda after the war, what has been the post-war in Rwanda and yourself and some of the veterans?
Yeah. Amongst us, no, I think sometimes it means you any lessons learned, some of the things that could have been done, some of the things that could have avoided, not as individuals, but even as a battalion, as the United Nations and all that. But what we've been planning to do is to still link up with our friends in Rwanda and also do something to commemorate the fact that we've been there. So for me, 2019, that was when it was 25 years, we called Rwanda just to see how things were. And I was really, really amazed to find out the country has really built it up. They've now set up systems are running. Open so register business the following day. You bet me I register business amount. The BR course smoothly and even the road infrastructure, everything is is in place. And security-wise, you can walk in Rwanda any time of the day, any time of the night without fearing that somebody will mug you, you know. Yeah.
So you was amazed that a war-torn country like Rwanda, after 2 decades, have revamped and they're doing better than most of the African countries.
Exactly so. Because Mr. Ebu or Liberia and Sierra Leone too, and also in DR Congo, that's African countries. But so far, no information any idea Makohu or Rwanda, no, they've really moved from a conflict country to a rebuilding country to a peaceful country, and the construction is going on every time, you know.
This is so amazing. What has been the magic? What is so different with Rwanda, Ghana, and other countries?
Rwanda, me bisa and confirm me to one say a banisen no more rebuild quickly, sir. And I say, Omo can be say, Omo President Kachro say, that's President His Excellency Paul Kagame Kachro say, country no reputation called below zero. Let's say called below zero. But what can they do to build up their country? What can they do to reconstruct their country? And they started talking about it, training themselves, you know, attending meetings here and there, you know, workshops, and all those things poured into the people. And they realized that they have to band together to redeem their name. And I think that really helped as a people, you know.
Wow. So, like I said, Rwanda started from zero, and now they are building up, and
Let's
now
say
they're
from negative figure, and now they've passed zero. They are, I mean, should I say 100% now? They have really built as a community with a mission, with an objective to make their country the best.
Wow, that's interesting. It's military now. What rank man? Also rank
As a major.
Major.
Rank of a major.
Wow. So, but your body and no rank. Needs my dress.
So let me say Major Peter Sosi retired.
Wow.
Retired.
Wow. I was for any Major Peter Sosi retired, and then you go for a boy, and then the Shinkomo. And then the Shinkomo. He's a war veteran called Rwanda Genocide. He was there. The chairman for saying here. See who are bizarre. Open short sleeves and also open long sleeves. And it was very pathetic.
I know see Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone.
Yeah, Sierra Leone.
Okay.
I know most we want long sleeves or short sleeves.
Okay. It's Sierra Leone and Rwanda. The difference. It can happen here.
I'm trying to say Sierra Leone any way happen early because Sierra Leone, Liberia, conflict started around the same time. That was in the 90s, so everyone say early 90s. Now Rwanda then here and so started early 90s, but let's say 93, 94, and started. No, that was a conflict. Everyone say conflict started. You know, it was between RPF and RGF. That was the Rwanda Patriotic Forces, RGF. Like there was an agreement for ceasefire, and almost ceasefire now you create a buffer zone. The buffer zone, a transitional government, so that they will set up a government where things will run properly.
Okay.
And UN, monitor the military zone, no more for transitional government. So now, anyway, now, and the 94 no, and the president they shooting the plane April 6th and April 17th now back into the conflict zone, a conflict time. Then say majority of the people no more governments no omukum tutis no. Wow. Until now ma conflict ni mubeye den no.
Wow. Major Peter Sosi retired. You hear American movies near here war from now one my war veteran. Or that with you when you PTSD and it's our reactions, you know. Who experiencing all this kind of issues in PTSD?
No, PTSD like I say a relative. But I mean experience it because one thing they say in fact my about this my contribution about the situation where you can say you come back to Ghana no and I feel back Ghana and and I'm dream say oh I should have stayed, I should have hinted. I don't me stay here now, me play my role as an engineer, as a peacekeeper no. I felt like I'll fulfill something. It is hard, you know, rather gives me some hope. Say, okay, now boom, Eddie, yes support bibisa ebetimi abue nipa. But PTSD no, it doesn't really occur to say madam abobrim say ewa amabohu. No, that it doesn't occur to me. And then everything be answer me bonfire saying I mean shemiding no oma me and one day I'm meeting the overcoming things that will let me dwell on negative things.
Thank you so much for your time. I think that your project will be here. It's no, I was for Mohu say a major Peter Sosi retired. It didn't come away. We just the first time. Your project will be unveiled. It didn't come away. We have plans to go back to Rwanda and then ascertain how Rwanda is building up. And we also have a lot of programs. They but any other comments you have about kind?
Now, person me wishing Papa happy Father's Day. Friend George Sosi or Tema. My father George Sosi or Tema. Me wishing happy Father's Day. Nyamisha ni pi. Washa share ne emwa odi aboy ne sacrifices ni na. And also omo farm say omoba omo mentor me. One is Mr. Odami Adams. Time I'm no engineering near there. But I know can we Mr. Kwe, but we late this year. Me apa say a message, but in the Mabeti, he was one of my mentors as an engineer. And then my commanding officer, my cartoon was Amimu, Colonel Tim Barnes, retired. No, I'm a commanding officer. And also, I'm wishing happy birthday to Kesipa because. Or a Christo ni mapa or share me mami 19 team or amimu and at the same time also as a believer. Nti nyamisha ni pi ewo mwa omo de boa me wo amimu. And on no pe army commanders me CDS me senior officers am no me serving na omo contributing me to my lifestyle as at now no. And in ya pepedu am pepe so am abedru no. Me wish you na happy Father's Day. And finally, we need to serve here in the call, base workshop officers. Now, we wish you a happy Father's Day. God bless you all.
Wow, this is a major shout out from Major Peter Sosi retired, and I almost shout out to Obibia who play for that role, and Obibia one or the other contribute to his life and his career. You know, you're framing an answer instruments, and we are bringing you live report from PRWC, Philadelphia. Yene Major Peter Sosi and Edin Kumo, a former veteran and also Rwanda genocide nibi. And I didn't come on or share experience in mine. Now I know be a din Koma. I beside this question. I have brutally every Ghana by but over brutally no Aqua Canada.
Aqua Ghana was about 4 times.
Oh, nice. I won't going to.
The Mika going to. Say Ghana become if you baby. I really love Ghana, honestly. In fact, family they didn't be here. I have plans to come back and then do what I can do to support whatever developmental programs we have, you know, socially, whatever it is. I really, really love Ghana. And Nyami Aduma, Enchebia, Meba Ghana. And
yeah. For any part of Ghana, any part of Ghana,
but Ebusia or Ghana, family, community. And at the way nipa nipa and no ya this rukumbi I Ghana nobody can take away from us.
It's been a nice experience, a nice conversation with you. I'm really grateful for having time with us. I'm for any Major Peter Sosi retired and Edis and Komowe. Yadamasi, maybe I will be happy Father's Day. Thank you so much.